Here's your disclaimer. I'm not Mr. Educated on the topic, but I'm going to try to explain as best as I can without getting too technical and without giving you wrong information. You want to learn how to strum or pick and stay, on beat in the song, how to have rhythm, how to not get ahead of the song while you play or fall behind, how to space your notes out on time, how to just chill out, to hang in there with the tempo. Well, you can easily go Google any of these terms if you want to know the technical definition. Like tempo, how fast the song goes, like beats per minute. Google rhythm, Google tempo, Google beat, Google, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to try to explain as best I can. I was requested to explain Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd, I'm kind of going by ear here. Anyway, that's about all I remember. I played it when I was a kid. When we played it in the band. I don't remember all of it. Alright, you get the point, right? So you say, well, how do I play all that? How do I know when to do all this stuff? You see my strumming hand? I got two angles coming at you. I want you to be able to see this camera right here. I want you to be able to see what my strumming hand is doing. But I want you to see how it all comes together. I've got another video on strumming, like very basic stuff. But when you look at these videos, I'll touch on this really quick. But when you look on these videos, you don't sit here and go, oh, to play this song, I go up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Up, down, down, up. You don't do that, okay? Marty Schwartz and all those guys out there that have millions of views, you don't play guitar like that, okay? If you learn guitar like that, you will always play guitar like that. You're going to learn, okay, let's play Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. Down, down, up, down. So, down, up, down. So you wish you were here. Your brain cannot comprehend down, up, down. Especially when you start going. You don't even know what I just did right there. I don't even know what I just did. How can I explain? There's ghost notes in there. I'm hitting on weird, like up, down beats and all this stuff. It's you can't comprehend that, okay? So never listen to down, up, down guitar tutorials, okay? This is where rhythm comes into play and understanding how to play with the beat, okay? You are the drums, okay? You are the tempo, the backbone, the bass drum, snare, and hi-hat when you're playing these strumming guitar songs. Where do we start, okay? it's a difficult concept to wrap your head around, and it's one of them things that you have to just try. Okay, you're not gonna get it your first time, and you're gonna feel like a baby deer trying to walk. Okay, you're not gonna know when to strike the chord at the right time to sound just like the radio. You're not gonna know when to do this, and you're not gonna have it down pat. Okay, this is a learned experience. And if you do it enough, it makes sense, and you wrap your head around it just enough to where you feel it. And if you can get it to where you're Mr. Technical and you can count everything out perfectly and you understand everything, numbers in, numbers out, then that's great. But if you can just get to where you can feel it and sing that song in your head and go. Now, I'm going to count that out here in a second. But if you can just do that just by feeling it and enjoying the music and just like, dun, 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 ding, ding, dun, 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 dun. If you can do that, that's where you want to be, okay? You can play in a bar with that. You can play at a campfire. You can make your girlfriend happy. Whatever. That's where you want to be minimum. So what we'll do is we'll count out some Wish You Were Here. And the song doesn't start on a 1. So when you listen to AC/DC Back in Black, one, it does an 8 count with a hi-hat, and it goes 1. Right? That's everybody. A lot of people know that song, but it has a good count off for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back on the 1 again. Like that whole riff and everything I just did is within an 8 count. So Wish You Were Here is like that too. If you can count to 4 2 times, or either count to 8 and start over, that's where you want to be in this Wish You Were Here. Now, what makes Wish You Were Here a little more difficult than something like Back in Black, and you're not starting on the downbeat or the upbeat. You're starting on a 2 count, because there's a walk-in, a walk-up, a lead-in. And what that is, there's a couple of notes that run up to the starting note. So yeah, there's 4 notes that lead you in. Those 4 notes, you have to put them in there, but you got to know when to start. You don't start on 1 or 4 or whatever. You start on 2, and I'll explain why. Here we go. If you just took the bare minimum of Wish You Were Here and just played the bass notes or the root notes of the song, it would sound like this. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Right? You hear what I'm doing? I'm just playing 2 notes. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Very easy if you take all those little walk up notes and walk down notes and lead in, or whatever you want to call them. Lead in, walk up, walk downs. But what we're going to do is I'm going to count and show you how to do it. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So you see what I'm saying? There's 4 notes that walk you up to the first note. It's all on 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. That's all it is. You're just filling in the notes in between. Sing it in your head. Sing it. If you can sing it. And I'm not saying hit the right notes like pitch wise, like I'm not talking about that. I'm just singing, get the beats down. You need to get that down. And if you can sing it, then that will help you keep the tempo. So pretty much, in most songs that are like, radio friendly, anything in 4/4 time signature is pretty easy to count. Everything's in mostly quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes, and 32nd notes. And you say, what is that? You remember when I was counting to 4 or 8? Well, if you got 4 notes in a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are quarter notes. If you got a measure is just like, think of it like a stick of butter. A measure is a stick of butter, and a quarter note is slicing that stick of butter up 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 4 quarters. Make the whole butter, the whole measure. If you want to cut that butter up into eighths, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is double time, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you got 16th notes, which is, you can count them a couple different ways, but you'd say 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 4 E and a. So 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. That's 16 notes. So I just played 16 notes in that one measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is the same thing as going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, or whatever. See what I'm saying? And you notice when I'm doing those fast notes like that, when I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice I'm not going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going. You want everything spaced out evenly, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you're getting technical. You can do that, but that we're trying to stay basic here, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same time frame. We just cut the butter into eighths instead of fourths. So now you got 16ths. 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a, 1 E and a. Or you can think of it like this. Dunka, 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 doon, 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 doon. You just think of it like 1, 2, 1, 2, right? If you want to do 16th notes, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Watch my head. See my head keeping tempo? Every time my head bobs, it comes back after 4 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. See? So those are the basics of counting beats in a measure, 4/4 time signature, and that's going to help you do this song a little bit. So it's going to be, we're doing eighths, right? 8 notes, 8 beats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. See, my hands are going 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see what I'm getting at? My mouth is like the hi-hat, and And my arms were like the bass drum and the snare. We're playing drums now. We're keeping rhythm, right? So if we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, this hand's hitting twice per every one hand over here. So yeah, if we're gonna do drums, I'm gonna show you slice of butter right here in the 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's all we're doing with this hand. These two, I'm gonna make my kick drum and my snare. They're only gonna play 4 notes all together, like I was doing earlier, right? 4 notes. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In other words, you gotta let them breathe. You want this to go on 1, so it's gonna be 1, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Or if you want to count all the way to 8, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the same thing because, you know, the way it's all, you know, halves, quarters, it's all math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You remember how I showed you back in black? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun, 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 dun. Right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun, 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 That's my little counting lesson, my bootleg counting lesson for you, basic stuff. Like I said, I'm not educated, and I'm no drummer, but that's how you count basic stuff. Quarter notes, 8th notes, and 16th notes, all in one measure. And just take your time with it and count it out. You remember Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. We're going to count it out. Sounds like this. On the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Has those lead-in notes, those walk-in notes. It really starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So you gotta get to that though. You gotta get to it by go start, start, start. But you gotta feel it. You gotta feel it. So, you know, it's just like dancing. You know, when you dance and when you step in dancing, or when you move your hips in dancing, your hips want to be, on the beat, right? Either your feet or your hips need to be on the beat. Whatever you move needs to be on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just how it is. Bass and snare and bass and snare and bass and snare. I know I look silly doing this and I can't dance, but that's the basics. Let me go over some strumming right quick, okay? How do you strum? Like I said, that other video I got tells you a little more about the actual strumming technique, but in a nutshell, you want to be kind of wristy, like turning a doorknob, you know. So when you strum, you want to. It's like you know how when you get something on your fingertip and you go like that to get it off, you go, ooh, get it off! I got a spider on me. That's what you want to do. It's you're shaking your wrist, right? You're just going like this. That's all you're doing. You don't strum a guitar like this, okay? You don't strum it like a windshield wiper. You can if you want to be like Dwight Yoakam, you know, baby, I'll break cars too. You know, I mean, like it's a showboating thing, and you can strum like that. But it's very dry. There's no touch to it. It's just. You don't want to be that way. You want to be wristy so you can finesse it. Just like. See, it sounds like somebody don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing, right? Another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to keep your arm still, and you don't want to move your wrist like this, like it's like you're hammering something, right? Like you're taking a hammer and hammering a nail. You don't want to move your arm like that. You don't want to go, you know. Now you see people play like that, and they're getting by and they're playing, but they can't. They're reaching a ceiling. They're reaching a ceiling on how well they can play something. You can do whatever the heck you want. You can play however you want. Don't let me tell you. Don't let me tell you how to play. But the problem is, playing a certain way only gets you so far. You hit this cap. You hit this ceiling. And you do get a little arm into it, especially when you want to accent notes. And that kind of brings the tempo, the rhythm and the feel into it. You know, like you're playing drums. You know. So you can tell anytime I hit down like that or something, you can hear the drums. Can't you hear the drums? You know, you go practice those songs, you know. Just play some songs with some jank in there, you know. It has that funk, got that soul in it, got that, you know, check check doom doom doom, check check doom doom doom, check check. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff out there that can help you a lot better than I can. So I recommend if you need more of this, need something further and more explanation, I wish I could help you, but I can't. So go elsewhere this time. I'm sorry. There's more qualified people out there, smarter people than I am, that can explain how to get where I'm at. I do it without thinking. I do it without understanding. I just do it. I don't know. You know, and I can do it in different time signatures. I don't know how. You know, when you start playing some stuff, some crazy stuff, like those fusion guys and like the progressive scene, they start getting in crazy time signatures where not everything is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. You know, it's not like a simple beat on the radio that 90% of the music that you hear is. It gets a lot harder. It gets super technical. And music that you can't really dance to. Let's put it that way. So, yeah. Well, good luck with this. And I'm hoping it helped. But y'all take care.